Hi, welcome to Try It Tuesday. This week we will be making a really cool and functional felt basket, just like the one I have here. So you can use it to store your pencils or any other knickknacks on your desk, and it's very lightweight and very easy to make. So if you're able to come by the library this coming Tuesday at 4 p.m., you can pick yourself up a kit. If not, these supplies are really readily available anywhere. You can get a piece of felt at Michael's. But let me show you what will be in your kit. So this is a piece of, it's kind of a sturdier, stiffer felt. In your kit, you'll get one of those, a piece like that. And you'll get a length of cord. This is waxed cord and it's about 24 inches long. And then you'll have a little template here, which is a 3x3 card, which you're going to use to make your basket. And then at home, what you'll need to supply is a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a hole puncher. You can use the single handheld ones, or if you have one of these, that works fine. Either one will work for you. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to get your piece of felt. Let me put this on the side here. And the very first thing you're going to do is get your template and place it in the corner, and you're going to just trace that. You're going to lightly trace it. You don't need to make it really dark, but so long as you can see it. And you're going to do that in all 4 corners. Okay. We could pause here. Okay, so now that we have all 4 of the corners traced, just like here, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the holes. So this is the short side, and then this is the long side. So I usually fold it over here on the shorter side, and I want to make sure my holes line up because later on I'm going to attach them together. So I'll fold it over, and I'm going to make 2 holes on each corner. Okay. So I'm going to do one like this, and I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit. I want to just make sure I'm inside of that square. Okay, so something like that. Then I'm going to do this side as well. I guess you could fold it this way so you could see your square to make sure you don't go out, you don't make the holes outside of it, but you want to put it in there. Just make sure you don't inadvertently put another piece of it, a piece of your felt under the hole punch and punch an extra hole that you don't want. So they don't have to align with the other side because that's going to be the far side of your basket. You'll never see both sides at the same time, but these 2 need to line up. Okay, so now that you have your holes, you want to take the little centers out. The next thing you're going to do is get your scissors. One more piece here. And then you're going to do, this is again the short side, you're going to cut here along the line, and you're just going to stop where this line meets, okay? So you're going to do 4 cuts. So you're going to cut 3 inches here, and you're going to cut 3 inches here, and you're going to turn around and do this side, right up here, and right up here. All right, so now your felt should look like this, okay? And then before we go ahead and start folding, we're gonna get the waxed cord. And this, like I said, this is 24 inches. We're gonna need 4 pieces of equal length. So I'm first gonna cut it, fold it in half, cut it exactly in half. And I have 2 pieces. So they're 12 inches each. Now I'm going to take each one of those, fold it in half, and cut it. So now I'll have 4 pieces that are 6 inches each. Okay. And this is what we're going to use to close in the sides here. Let's do that there. Now we have 4 pieces. So the first thing you're going to do, hopefully you can see this here, is fold it in half. And we're going to tie a knot on the side that is open. So not the looped side, but the 2 sides that come together. We're just going to do wrap it around like you're tying off a balloon basically, and you're gonna create a knot right at the end. Oh, and you're gonna tie it, pull it tight. So now you have a loop and a knot, and you're gonna do that for all 4 pieces. So I'm gonna demonstrate one more time, and then we'll pause the video and I'll finish up the other 2, and then you can finish up yours. Oops. So if they do become misaligned, just stop, go back to the beginning, wrap it around like you're tying off a balloon, and there. Okay, so we'll pause while you get. Okay, so now that you have your 4 pieces, I'm going to set them on the side here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to lift the side. And on your piece of felt, it might be a little stiffer. So if it is, go ahead and fold it and make a crease here. That'll be helpful. You don't have to do it, but I think it's a helpful step. This one's a little softer, but the piece that you're going to have from your kit is going to be a stiffer piece of felt. So you're going to lift up the flap, and then you're going to bring in the 2 sides with the holes, just like this, okay? And then this is where the magic happens. You'll take the looped end, and you'll insert it into one of the holes on one side, and you're going to draw it through, and then come from the back of the other hole. Hopefully I'm not blocking this with my fingers. And then you're going to bring it across, and you're going to use the knot like a button. So you're going to take the loop and put it around your knot, and it's going to create a closure. So we're going to do it one more time here. You're going to come from the back. Oops. Did I do it here? No, I came from the front here. Got the looped side, come from the front to the back, and then on the second side, you're going to go from the back to the front. Okay, so now you can see that. And I'm going to take the loop and then wrap it over the other side, the knotted side, just like a button. So now you have a closure. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to lift up the center, bring in the sides. Oops. And then taking the looped side, go from the front to the back, and then on the other side from the back, underside to the front, and clasp it closed. And then you have the last one here. I'm trying to quickly do this through. This, like I said, this piece of felt that I'm working with is a little softer than the one you're going to get. I didn't want to use up all of my material, so I used what I had. You can use softer felt. The walls are just not as stiff. But here you go, and you have your felt basket all complete. And I hope you enjoyed making your felt basket. I hope you'll post a picture and share it with the rest of us. And I hope that you'll come back next week and visit us on Try It Tuesday. Aloha!